Welcome back to Definitely Not Definitive. I'm Ken.
And I'm Bethany.
And we're just a married couple in love that loves doing some movie trailer reactions together.
And we love superheroes.
Yes, we do. We really love superheroes. That's actually how we got started doing our channel, our other channel, which turned into our gaming channel. We started doing, it was Marvel actually that we covered a lot. We covered the Marvel movies and did reviews and Merry Murder Bangs for those. And then we did the DC movies after that. So now we're checking out Black Adam. Official trailer came out for that a couple days ago. It's got The Rock. It's got superheroes. I mean, you can't fail, right?
I'm really interested in this one because it's a hero I don't know much about.
I think he's a villain, though.
That's what I was going to ask, is because I remember when we did Justice League, I was like, he didn't really seem like a hero in that game, though. So it will be very interesting to see, is this, and again, this is from a point of ignorance because I don't know much about this character, is he truly a villain and this is a movie about a villain? Is he an anti-hero? Or is he kind of like Harley Quinn-esque, where he starts as one and becomes the other? I will be very curious.
Well, let's see what the trailer shows us. All right, you ready?
I'm ready. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Black Adam, what have your powers ever given to you? Nothing but heartache.
Pierce Brosnan.
I was a slave until I died. Then I was reborn a god. My son sacrificed his life to save me.
No.
It's a mistake.
Now, I kneel before no one. In this world, there are heroes and there are villains. Heroes don't kill people. Well, I do.
Pretty sure that guy's gonna die.
Yeah.
My vision has shown me the future. You have two choices. You can be the destroyer of this world. Or you can be its savior. That's up to you.
Oh, that's gonna help you.
Did he just catch a rocket?
Damn, I just got to blow up his face. Well, it looks like they're leaving it open too. The fact of, whether he's a hero or not. I mean, like the line that, heroes don't kill people. Well, I do.
I think this is shaping up to be my favorite kind of movie, which is the anti-hero. What they showed in terms of what maybe is Black Adam's major chip on his shoulder is a pretty justified chip.
Yeah.
He was a slave. His son sacrificed himself to try to save it. I mean, like, this poor man, what he's been through, I can kind of see where maybe he doesn't make that distinction of like, oh, it's not good to kill people. I kind of understand it.
Yeah.
What I loved about this was it seemed to incorporate some humor, which like usually DC is a lot darker and the tone of it tends to have that. Or they've gone in the other direction where they've tried to like really force the humor to compete with Marvel. I feel like with this movie, from what I've seen in the trailer, they struck the right balance. Finally, and at last. They struck the right balance.
Of like having some humor, but also maybe like having a little bit of like of that dark.
Exactly. Because we don't want just another Marvel.
Yeah.
Like, I love DC because it's dark. I love it because it's gritty. That's what I want.
The Suicide Squad though was really good. That struck the right chord of like, I mean, because James Gunn just, I really like his style, his direction, his writing. We're big fans of the Guardians of the Galaxy movie as well. I keep pitching that I want him to make a Mortal Kombat movie, and I want him to start
That'd be great.
I want him to take over that, or just a Mortal Kombat series. I really want a TV series for Mortal Kombat. You have to excuse our ignorance for DC. We're still learning. I grew up on Marvel. I grew up reading the comics for Spider-Man was my main comic, and then I'd obviously read some Avengers and X-Men and stuff like that. Don't know too much about the DC world. Looked like Dr. Fate was in there, and that's who Pierce Brosnan is playing. So I recognize. I mean, most of what we know from the DC is playing Injustice on our other channel, on Definitely Not Definitive Games. We played through the first 2 Injustice games, hoping for a third one to come out, which would have to, I guess, have its own story because it's gone through the already established Injustice story. Was the other guy Hawkeye that was basically talking to Black Adam and saying that he can't be a hero because he kills people?
I also think with Black Adam, and what did we just see this in? Oh.
I don't know, because you gotta say something.
We just saw it in... No, it's okay. You helped me remember just by doing nothing.
All right. I channeled it through you. You touched me, and then all of a sudden, but you were healed. You knew it. I had the divine power.
I had the inspiration all from my husband. Okay, this is a spoiler alert, so mute me until I do this.
You don't know what it's a spoiler alert for yet, though. Right. So don't mute her yet, because you don't know what it's a spoiler alert for.
It's a spoiler for the latest season of The Boys. So if you've not watched the latest season of The Boys up to episode 3, mute me now until I make this gesture and it's safe to unmute me.
This is the gesture.
That's the gesture. Because it's ridiculous and the only reason I would do it is because I'm letting them know I'm not... Okay.
You know that's what we have to do now for everything. Every time we start doing a spoiler, we have to say okay, spoiler alert, and go and do it again.
Here's the spoiler in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so in the latest installment of The Boys, Homelander, who has always been controlled by the fact that he needs to be loved, suddenly goes off the rails and finds that he no longer needs this. And so the thing that was kind of tethering him to some form of sanity has now been cut. And I kind of feel like if you are a parent whose child has died, that thing that tethers you to the future, that you pour your hopes and your dreams into, that you have a reason for living for, is gone. You suddenly are removed from that in a way that, sorry, but fuck it. And I kind of feel like that's Black Adam's attitude. He gets confronted with this, well, heroes don't kill people. Fuck it.
Yeah.
I do. He doesn't care. And that appeals to me in that very sort of vigilante justice, badass kind of way, which in a civilized society, we all know you shouldn't do vigilante justice and all of that, which is all true, but we can't deny that it feels really good. And so when you see Black Adam kicking ass and taking names, I suspect it's gonna feel really good.
Did you tell the spoiler was over?
Spoiler's over now.
You also talked about the secret of life in that, and some good stock tips during that spoiler alert. So you have to see whether or not you want to know whether it's worth it. Whether it's getting spoiled for The Boys season 3 is worth it. If you want to make millions and learn the secret of life and how to be happy, you're gonna have to get that spoiled for you.
Well, I need to go back and watch it then because I'm still waiting for those millions to hit the bank. I will say The Rock is an incredibly charismatic person. Or personality, whatever the case may be. I don't know him personally, obviously. But he just comes across as so charming and charismatic. I think that's what made him such a great wrestler.
You'll let us know what you thought about this trailer down below in the comments. If you want more of our movie trailer reactions, go ahead and check out the description of this video. Before it comes out, we're going to have to do some death battles. We do death battles as well. Usually on Fight Night Fridays. We're going to have to check out some death battles for Dr. Fate and all the other characters in this so we can get a little bit more knowledge going into this. But yeah.
I like that idea.
Thanks so much for checking out our reaction for the official trailer for Black Adam, but just keep in mind
that our reaction is definitely not definitive.